Top 10 Most Expensive Mistakes in History. Making mistakes can be so frustrating and might leave us serious traumas that won't be healed sometimes. However, it is quite inevitable and normal. Most of the time, we make minor mistakes and can't help to freak out. How much more when we experience those which are more high stakes than others? Committing such error isn't the end of the world, but that doesn't mean every mistake has the same effect. In some instances, human errors can cost great amounts of money and be financially disastrous for everyone involved, like those in this video. Before we go further, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this. Let us know other breathtaking topics so we can upload those just for you. We do the research so you don't have to. Number 10. Man throws away wife's $181 million lottery ticket. Fortune struck big for a woman in England who owned $181 million lottery ticket, but her other half became the opposite and stood as a villain to her luck. As reported, she played the lottery every week and happened to pick the winning numbers. But her husband accidentally trashed the ticket, leaving both of them with regrets. Due to her habit of writing the numbers down on a separate sheet of paper, she knew that she won the lottery. The winning ticket netted the biggest jackpot ever scooped on the Europe-wide contest. Unfortunately, she hadn't had the original copy, and that fact alone led her to nothing. Number 9. Typing error causes $224 million loss. In 2006, a broker from Mizuho Securities in Japan decided to offer tens of thousands of shares for 1 yen apiece, costing $224 million. According to Mizuho Financial Group, the trader entered what was supposed to be an order to sell 1 share of JCOM for 610,000 yen, ended up with 610,000 shares for 1 yen each. Mizuho's error has so far cost the broker some 27 billion yen. So folks, before you send your negotiation online, be sure to click the right buttons and type the specific words. Number 8. New Jersey loses out $400 million education grant. In 2010, a clerical error had caused the state to lose track of $400 million in federal school reform money. The grant should provide hundreds of millions of dollars for education funding, but turned into stone because of wrong inputs. Number 7. EXXON VALDEZ oil spill cost $2.5 billion damage. In 1989, the California-bound oil tanker spilled close to 760,000 barrels of oil in the coast of Alaska. The tank captain, Joseph Hazelwood, had been heavily drinking before the crash. The spill resulted in damage to marine wildlife and decrease in tourism. Approximately 900 bald eagles, 250,000 seabirds, and 1,000 harlequin ducks died. That even after 12 years, traces of the oil spill could still be found in various beaches. Drinking while on duty could cause serious damages, so it is advisable to keep your focus on work always, folks. Number 6. One valve negligence resulted in $3.4 billion damage. Being forgetful is a normal thing that usually happens to all of us. But when safety inspectors forget to replace a valve, consequences can be disastrous. This is similar to the Piper Alpha offshore rig disaster. Technicians checked several safety valves to prevent buildup of liquid gas, but unfortunately, one valve was overlooked. Later, one technician pressed the start button, then the fiery 300-foot platform collapsed and 167 workers died. Oil spill also destroyed marine animals and ecosystems. Number 5. Bound to space explosion costed $5.5 billion. On January 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded just 73 seconds after its takeoff, killing everyone on board. Millions of people witnessed the horror caused by a faulty O-rings to seal one of the joints, resulting in the external tank to unload liquid hydrogen and explode. Number 4. Storm ruptured fuel tank with $12 billion expense. Another oil spill disaster on our list. Trapped and getting hammered inside a massive tropical storm, the prestigious fuel tank exploded. Attempts of docking in Spain, France and Portugal were made, yet all requests were denied. Ironically, the ship's captain was filed the criminal charges for failure to comply with Spain's demand to restart the ship's engines and steam offshore. This oil tanker managed to cause billions of dollars worth of damage off the coast of Galicia, and several lives were taken. Number 3. Another space shuttle misfortune with $13 billion damage. NASA faced another tragedy in 2003 when the space shuttle Columbia disintegrated over Texas and Louisiana. Small piece of insulation foam broke off and struck the shuttle's wing, causing the death of all 7 crew members. The cleanup and investigation was pretty expensive. Number 2. $42 billion BP oil spill. Another expensive marine tragedy occurred in 2010 when an explosion killed 11 of the workers on board the Deepwater Horizon platform and destroyed the seafloor. Oil spilled into the ocean from the well at the seafloor. 11 counts of manslaughter, a felony count on lying to Congress, and 2 misdemeanors were filed against BP. Number 1. Chernobyl nuclear disaster with $235 billion damage. $235 billion is definitely reserved for the last and obviously not the least in our list. The biggest socio-economic accident in peacetime history happened in 1986 when the Ukraine's Chernobyl nuclear power plant failed to follow plant procedures and safety measures. Failure to replace broken equipment and 4 reactors went out of control, leading to meltdown. 2 employees along with 28 firefighters died due to radiation exposure. The death toll, including those who died from cancer in the latter years, was approximately raised to 1 million. So have you already discovered some of them? What have you felt? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. We are really interested to know. Don't forget to hit the like button below and click subscribe for more amazing videos.